ensuring that the person wants to wear them on the mountain and proudly off. So some other background stuff to roll on, I guess. We're in about 650 stockists globally. We have an office in Innsbruck, which is our European hub. We just set up another office. This one says an office. It's a guy underground in Vancouver. Guy Tom Brownlee, so he's skiing a bunch. And we're flexible, so we've got three global offices. We have an office here in Wanaka, which is about 40 staff.
So just let me get this right. Basically, you make good-looking merino thermal underwear type stuff.
Yep.
And am I right in thinking that a key part of your brand focus is riders? So people who ride boards, bikes.
Yeah, I think so we want to create products that perform if you're on the mountain, on skis, snowboard, or mountain biking, and then those things in between. And I think the other thing is a key part of it is when we think where the brand came from was a little bit from the inside. When you're traveling, you only have a ski bag, you've got limited space. So when you look at that limited space, then you want to choose something that's really going to be valuable, that's going to be worthy. And back in the day, I was a pro skier and I had kit from another merino brand, and I wouldn't want to wear that in a bar or while traveling. So then I would have technical base layer, and then I'd have casual clothing, and it was like, well, hang on, I'm rocking an Oakley t-shirt that represents my culture that I was part of, the scene. I was hoping to wear that logo, but it was absolutely poor performing and didn't work. And then there's this technical product that looks ridiculous and performs amazingly. Why can't we just merge those two things together? Create a brand that's really connected to the culture, has style that you would feel that from a streetwear brand, and all the performances of the merino wool.
They're saying that if you're thinking about starting a business, creating a product or a service, then one of the best, models is to think about yourself. So if you're building a product to solve your own problem, that's often a good sign that potentially there's going to be other people just like you who also notice that same problem and want to solve it. And for those who don't know, Hamish's background is actually as a professional free skier. How many years was it?
I think, say glorified ski bum from 17 to 26 was some good years and some injured years.
So, needless to say, in those good years and injured years, you weren't busily doing a business degree, or you didn't have any sort of entrepreneurial experience that you could draw on when you started Moms. Is that right, or you did?
No, yeah, I should probably, so there's an insight there which says that I thought about the ski bag. Then there's another side which was quite a curious sponge of business and the sport that I was in. So I was traveling around the world, going into ski shops, looking at the weakest category. So there's a little bit more to it than that. And then the other part there is, and I think that's the personal thing. I come from a very entrepreneurial family. My father was, family was farmers, but did a lot of other cool stuff like jump out of helicopters and catch deer, and then go sell it to China and some of those sort of kind of cool things that when you're growing up, really expands your mind more than just going out and getting a regular job. So, I was very fortunate to grow up in that, and then I actually just wrote about it for New Zealand Skier magazine, but a couple of really good things happened which I wouldn't have understood or known at the time, but I was pretty involved with in free skiing, the early half pipe and competitions, and I ended up organising or setting up the Free Ski Open, which today is like the Winter Games. So that event was to attract the world's best athletes to New Zealand to compete in this event and to help springboard Kiwis globally. And we had no money really to do it. We got some couple of slabs, a pallet from Export Gold. We used that to pay people. We then at early parties we had to get another pallet and apologise and then pay a few more people, convert to cash, and run an event. We got the likes of Red Bull on board. We got ski brands on board, so we ended up getting some cash to create the prize money. Prize money was still 1/10 of what would be in the US. But that event was at the time of Snowpark, kind of the glory days, and the world's best showed up. Jossie Wells got to compete in his kind of, I guess, first global event on home soil, in podiums. Then after that, he kind of blew up and went global. That event kind of just taught me that if you have kind of a vision and you can get people on board, you can pull something off. And New Zealand has some real unique advantages. And the fact that there's no other event going on at that time, and the ski industry was already coming down. You can see that today in Mons, we partnered with Winter Games, and probably the better example was Crankworks, which is a mountain bike event in Rotorua that has more digital eyeballs than Whistler. So the major event that's been going on, because Rotorua is at the start of the Northern Hemisphere summer, and you can't go mountain biking. I know wanting to get that kick-off, that thing. So before starting Mons, I saw all of those kind of insights, and the snowboarding and ski scene was Entrepreneur Club. Brands were kicking off. There's a guy, Danny Cass, launched a glove brand called Grenade, and he had a grenade literally to print on his hand, put it up to the camera of X Games, boom, that brand took off. So there was a lot of, getting to kick around with Red Bull, all of these brands and things. So then by the time I got to, starting Mons, I've been around it a lot, but I was also, what else am I going to do? So, I was probably unemployable.
As many entrepreneurs often are. So what I love about this story is it's just that illustration of, you came from a particular tribe, you're associated with its own subculture, and you simply were able to match up a personal need and extend that into, I guess the larger skiing tribe, and away you went. I think there's some really good sort of insights there for anyone, thinking about, I'd like to do something on my own, but maybe I don't have an idea. And often the good ideas come from just who are you interested in, who do you hang around with, what are their problems, what are their challenges. So I think it's a super cool illustration of that. And now this year is a very special year for Mons because 2019, it's the 10th year, right? It's 10 years since you launched officially. And I believe you started off with 2009, you had about five stoppers, is that right? The first year. Now you mentioned just now 650. I think a couple of years ago it was 400 or something. So that's massive growth. So can you take us back 10 or so years, or to sort of when it first struck you the idea to maybe come up with some sort of technical product that you're happy to wear on the street? And how did you actually go about creating your first product? I mean, what was that process? So can you give us an insight into sort of the actual nuts and bolts you went through to bring those first samples out?
So maybe two parts: the product part, which is kind of the hard part, and what most people get caught on, and then the kind of the brand part. So I guess the first premise to come back to the brand thing is, and to show that it's a little bit geekier than probably I come across, I wrote down, if I was to launch a brand into the global action sports market, what would it be and why? And then I went through every category and just looked for the weakest spots and the spots where that I could have an advantage. It wasn't like, you could have picked anything, but a lot of them would have failed, or it just would have been harder. So I was trying to find the thing that was going to be the easiest to succeed, because the reality is the majority fail. So, everything is against you, so you've got to like get real on that, and then get real on what you can do. So going through that, there's two categories that that really showed up. One was backpacks or the ski bag. So if you go into a ski shop, there's one brand that's Dakine, and then there was just the home brands like Atomic, and you could see that there was a gap there. So I researched and really got into that. I looked at it's kind of the other general areas, actually like socks, and some of those was like, okay, well, like backpacks, really, like how likely am I to succeed? There's a lot of backpack brands. So even though there was more like a monopoly at the shop floor. So then, I got into the base layer category, and who knows if I had the inside first from the ski bag, you know what I mean? Or, if I just kind of knew. So, I couldn't pinpoint it. But essentially I started to hone in on that, and I felt and could see that, in that time when I was, say, 26, when you took your jacket off in the bar after skiing, it really mattered, and it was quite a conscious, derobing thing, and it's après ski time, so you're adding alcohol and having a lot of fun. So you could, I started to see that, and then that started off, okay, so let's say it's base layer, we know the category, and what are these pillars going to be that are going to enable this brand to cut through, to succeed, to make the first 4 years, because that's what you're after. Is like, you don't need to care about beyond that. It's just like, how am I going to get in the door? Why is someone going to love it? And then, is that going to get me far enough down the track before this competition? Because it was a really good idea. Someone asked them to take it and smash it. So does that cover the brand bit?
Yeah. What about products?
Yeah, so to wrap that, so in the end, so I came up with this whole brand plan, which rolled out for 4 years, and it had the attributes like, one of them which was that it was going to be underwear and base layer, because we could see that North Face could come in and do technical merino very easily, or Burton, but they couldn't be sexy. So our cornerstone, our defendable corner, was to bring the sexiness and to bring the fashion world into into this category, to really disrupt it. Because just being another like, hey, we can help you go, kind of pick something off the top, like go higher or explore further, was the norm. And like do the jump off cliff with gloves, that stuff's not actually working. So what was going to really resonate? Set up the brand plan, and then, and I was feeling pretty damn cool because I'd written this brand plan, show it to friends, talk about it in the bar. Hey, there's going to be underwear models. You guys down? Yes. You're going to get a lot of support. But a lot of people just thought I was crazy at the same time. It's not, I wouldn't say there's like support in the sense of it's going to work. And then you get into the product, and then you just kind of screwed. Because if you've never done that before, it's just, and that's where you got to move from the really fun stuff to just grit, and then just bashing your head until you get there.
So, what were some of the things you bashed your head into at that time to get those samples done? Where did they come from?
So how do you make a garment? Who makes the garment? How do you work out the cost? How do you run a business? Like all the standard things. And I wouldn't say I did it particularly well, but the one thing that I kept in mind